Okay, hi. Um, okay, yeah, down, well, on, down, whatever. Okay, so, yeah, um, please and thank you. Links below, and videos and whatnot. Patreon. Anyways, let's play the game. I'm still kind of like just whatever. I don't care. Apparently Friday there's some sort of video card coming for the computer, and I have to put the video card into the computer and let them know how to like stream and whatnot with it, because whenever I'm leaving, they're going to get this set up, including my PlayStation, and yeah, so it's like whatever. I don't care. Computer was just an investment anyways, so it's never really mine. PlayStation is mine, but you know, I can't take it with me because it's not going to fit in a backpack, and I definitely can't take my little 24-inch TV with me that is mine, and all the rest of the stuff. But whatever, let's see what we get for the 9th day of Christmas. Those axolotls are adorable. Till January 23rd. Flip. So it's we're now Mr. Bubbles, or um, Big Big Sister, or whatever they call that. I can't remember what they call the female one that's in a dive suit that sporadically jumps all over the place and whatnot. So it's like, okay, interesting. Okay, so pneumatic. Stream world. I'm like, where was I? Okay, so I'm underneath the whatchamacallit. Yes, I have a blemish next to my lip. I do not know how I got it. It wasn't there this morning. So now I'm just like, okay, spontaneous pimple. All right. My body still knows how to surprise me. So, yeah. So the adventure was... Where are we going? We're gonna go grab a lot of snow, right? need snow. Lots and lots of snow. Well, I mean, like, people... I need the snow for my little endeavor that I'm doing. But other people are probably like, no more snow, we're done with winter, blah blah blah. I'm like, even though it's like super cold, that's gonna be a clean water source. But anyways. Need lots and lots of coal and lots of snow. It's like, I thought I already had like a way down. Whee. Punk. Okay. I'm going in the right way. Ah. So, you punk. She's trying to kill me. How you like being pushed off a cliff? Why'd that happen? Probably gonna need some more spruce too. Punk. I was listening to these like animal attack stories and I ended up getting like really hungry. It's like, wow, everybody's eating but I am. It's like I started to feel faint afterwards. I was like, damn, I really need food. And I mentioned that to certain persons and they started laughing and I was like, well, you know, there were stories about people, well, like about animals like eating other animals and stuff, like farm attacks by this or that, and they couldn't figure out what it was, and they set down traps for a coyote and or wolves or something. Set down bear traps thinking that it was a bear, and it ended up not being, but yet, all their animals were getting eaten. I'm just like, well, damn. Like, I'm flipping hungry. Not gonna work. So I made some food, and then, like, we ate. I was gonna say something, but it just, no. Wouldn't be appropriate. Wanted to make sure my shovel was still working. Is that a single block? Is that really just a floating block? Why? Alright. It's gonna bother me. So... how was everybody else's day today? I wonder if I can make these by hand. Sure can. Alright. So, I spent most of the day Technically, I didn't have that many applications. I just gotta sit here and wait. It's not many places I can apply anyways. Education and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but I am pretty sharp. Oh, dude, I didn't even see you there. So I was like, holy flip, Snowball's moving, and then I see that I had red eyes and ears. Cute little bunny. I thought I cleared this. Does it just like all of a sudden like continue on? Oh, that's a little too deep. That sounded bad. I'm sorry. I just noticed what I said and I was like, wow. So, I'm just like barely tapping it. Because if I do anything like that, sorry, if I do like that, it takes that with that. Did that bunny just run past me? I guess I'm seeing things. I'm trying to drain all the blood to my elbows. What does it look like I'm doing? It's called strength training. I forgot I was actually doing that, but I was like, okay, well, I'm playing like this now. Alright, one stack of snow already. I'm sure there's a easier way to do this. There actually is an easier way to do this, and I'm being weird. Give me a second. Alright, so. Watch out, Bunny, if you don't want to get wet. Well, it clears it, but it doesn't actually give you the goods. Well, that was disappointing. Well, now we know. That's a baby polar bear. That's a baby polar bear. Where's its mama? Where's its mama? Keeping my eye on the little polar bear. One day it's gonna get big. I am watching this unaccompanied maniner, yeah. This maniner as I'm mining. Crap. Oh yeah, I forgot I got fire on that damn thing. Of course. Where is it shooting me from? Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Something down, up. Damn you. Thought that was a big mama polar bear for a second. You explode? They just burned down. I like that. I noticed your light went out. Let me help you. Damn. I missed twice. We can get this. I created a new star. Damn it, I thought he was gonna turn. Flip. I want to see them burn. Okay, they just dematerialized. Oh wow, you want... Was, hold on a second, was that my, nope, that was just a regular village. The enemies seem to be leaving it alone, so that's good. Oh, foot. Oh, goody. Oh, you punk. Do you mind? Can't you see I'm doing some intricate, de-snowing over here? Or snow harvesting? Up, I lost sight of the little, okay, there it is. It's like they grow up so fast. Mm. Oh. Hi, I want to offer promotions of your channel viewers, followers. Hold on a second. I need to take this out first. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in my hands. Turn it on, off, customize. I appreciate your hustle or whatever the hell they call it nowadays, but how about you continue viewing and I'll think about it? I mean, one hustle for another, right? It's like I'm just here trying to provide some boring entertainment for people because it's might be entertaining. I'm not worried about the whole monetary crap, honestly. I should be. But this seems like a scam, and it doesn't really think it's I really don't think it's gonna benefit me. Seeing as how I'm not going to be having internet soon, and I'm not going to have a computer or a PlayStation soon, so it's like why I cry some more, yeah. But still. Aw, those bunnies looking at the area. It's probably like, oh, bunny, everything the snow touches will be yours one day. Everything the snow touches. I'm sitting here chewing up all the snow. That's like bun rock right there. some bad references to, what is that thing called? Lion King. What is that sound? Oh, I see it. Whatever. So, I'm just coming here for the snow. Oh, oh no! Is he okay? Holy flip! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought there were some ways for them to climb down safely. There's plenty of ways for them to climb down safely. Why didn't they jump off of that edge? Flip. For flip's sake, holy flip. I'm not mentioning that in the description. No one will watch this if I mention, oh yeah, like, there was an accident and bunnies just went kind of dead. One of them at least, but like, damn. It's like, what had happened was, I was gathering snow for the snow project, the snow biome that we're making. And then I accidentally scared a bunny, and then when I went to go check on that bunny, the other bunny jumped off over a ledge. Holy F. It's like, I feel guilty for that. Honestly, I do. I'm like, wow, is there anything else I could have done in order to not have accidentally killed the bunny thing, you know? Holy flip. I just... This was not a happy accident. This was a sad, sad accident. Love you, Coco. Coco just did some bubbles. Um, So how do I make a snow sheet? White carpet. It's a plated pressure thing. Can I throw these snowballs and make a snow thing? No. It was imperative that I took 3. First I thought I missed trying to get that one section. And then I tried a full-on what's it called? Direct approach on top, and then I was like, maybe it just needs a little distance. No, it's... I mean, do I look for avalanche places? What's a bunch of snow right there? I mean, I don't think they're keeping it for anything. That does look like a house. That is somebody's house. This doesn't look like anybody's house. Okay. Whoops. You do your thing. I'm just clearing the village from some snow. Oh, you wanna go? You wanna go too? Oh, you're pretty tough. So sorry, I have a chest. Close that. Okay, that... Maybe that was attached. Flip. I can't take that piece. Okay. I don't know what you mean. There was no break into your house. I did not. Alright, maybe I did break in. Flip. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I have 4 coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to give you these. And these. And I grab the... Okay. No one will ever use that for bad again. Oh damn. Just like let me get that. Oh. Is that more snow I can take? Kinda looks like it. Oh hey. Go ahead. Go. I'm not watching you. Damn. Punk. I was like, is that one of those things on top of that? Holy flip. I'm sorry, that doesn't look comfortable. It's just getting really hectic. Alright, so... How did it spawn in there? How the flip did it get in there? Yep, there's no way. All decked out, nowhere to go. Is there a baby around? Oh. For like a split second I saw the bunnies and I thought that was a little baby polar bear and I started like almost freaking out. Oh. It's okay though. It's okay. I did not mean to take that. You got that? Okay, good. Thank you. Can I... I'm just setting you up for success, dude. We're not gonna talk about this, okay? It would ruin my reputation. I'm known as something very vile in other video games. And if we talk about that, you will not see me in the same light. I might have to create a hoe just to help them out a little more. Alright, let's see what I can do. Really? Alright, I have 7 of these. Okay, we're gonna do this one by one then. Okay, don't want that. We're not going to talk about this. The other villagers will get upset. They think I'm a one village type of gal, and they're kinda right about that. It doesn't need to make sense. Right, so. Nice. There's like 3 over here, and then 1 over here too. There you are. Teamwork. This didn't happen. I'm not a big softie. People will take advantage, and I don't like that. That makes me angry, and then it shows some other sides. So we're not going to talk about this. There were pigs over there earlier. Now I'm a little concerned. Eesh, I didn't leave that open. Someone has no manners. Now I'm kind of hoping that I fall into one of those little ice traps, weirdly enough. All those snow traps. Well, I might as well, like, you know, walk through these areas that I haven't mapped. Might as well do some mapping in this cold, frigid Iceland. Snowland. Snow area? I don't know what to call it. Snow biome? I think we'll stick with snow biome. Is there a little one with her? I can't tell. I'm just going to assume that every snow, like every polar bear, is a cloner, or like, what is that thing called? Like, some animals can actually clone themselves. It's usually in the reptilian species, sometimes amphibians, but they can like actually create a little mini clone of themselves when they feel like they're getting older. And they're like, no, I need to reproduce. Okay, I am going to create a little clone. Oh, also, what are they called? Starfish can do the same thing. And what is that? I'm trying to think of what, and they're not anemones, but they're like, they're prickly sea urchins. I'm just like, I was just like, okay, let's look at the prickly section in my memory banks. Buffering. Just, but yeah, sea urchins, they can actually turn themselves inside out to prolong their life, so they can live indefinitely. And jellyfish can reverse their aging effects. They're just like, yeah, I'm kind of tired of being old, so I'm just gonna reverse my age, and then I'm gonna. That was that a Okay, I thought I saw something. So we're good. Are we good? All right. I hope we're good. But they can like just reverse their aging and start anew, so they could live indefinitely as well. Turtles live like hundreds of years sometimes, like 100 to 200 in some cases. Some turtles, certain breeds. I think the sea turtle can live like 175 years, maybe 180. There's some tortoise out there that can actually live 200 plus. They're not quite sure how old. Okay, that's 2 adult. I need to get the flip out of here. I need to flip out of here now. They could mate. There's 2 adults there. I'm sitting here talking about anti-aging and flipping. Excuse me, Bun Bun. I'm not chasing you. Just go another direction. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need to go this way. Anti-aging and reversal aging, as well as flipping self-reproducing, as well as some other things, cloning themselves, and it's a lot of amazing creatures. And then people are just like, hey, I have a quick, like 4-hour video I want you to waste your time on for me to tell you that, like, this and that, I can reduce your aging, but yeah, they can't. It's like, hey, maybe next time go through the jellyfish. Ooh, maybe it has to be a jellyfish next time. Anytime you're feeling old, you can just reverse it. It's like, sure, you know, the scariest thing to you will be like creatures that eat jellies, penguins. They'll be terrifying. What are those things called? Turtles will be terrifying, and then there's some other things that eat jellies. Some squid. Some fish too. But if you can live long enough to feel old, then you can totally like reverse your age. Animal Kingdom is like, it is flippin' beautiful but terrifying. I mean, so many things that you think like, oh yeah, this would be the perfect thing, but yeah, it has enemies too. Worms have enemies. I'm serious. Moles, other insects that want to eat it. I think I got this area down. Let me just... I'll go into the woods a little more. Holy flip. Thank you. Trying to think of some other stuff. So, moles eat worms, rats eat worms, bird eats worms. It's like there's a lot of things that worms, like, I mean, I guess you could say it's an enemy, but it's like more like a predator. It's like, imagine not being quite able to see as well as like other things, you know, because like you don't really have eyes, but you do have a lot of sensors, so you're seeing in another type of way, and then you're tunneling through the ground and you're feeling everyone else's vibrations, not only creatures above the above earth of ground or whatever, but you're feeling things moving through the soil along with you. And the only times you can like actually come up to the surface is when there is nothing, no sun is up, so you just like come out of the ground like a vampire. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get in trouble for that. But anyways. It's gonna be like, oh yeah, you think vampires are worms, do you? It's like, no, I don't. Just, let me just block this off a bit. There, now I can see out, but they can't see in. Aw, come on, let me open my menu. I'm sorry. come on. It's just, I was gonna say like spring out of the ground like daisies just to get it on, because worms can't mate under the ground. They have to expose themselves in on the surface just to continue their species. Can I open my menu now? Dude, this is... And now I lost the dirt block. Am I gonna crash? Oh, here we go. I can move that. Okay. So... a lot of different creatures have a lot of different similarities, as well as, like, very different uniquenesses, which is interesting and entertaining all in one. I'm gonna giggle about that one till the day I die. Oh, it's so grand. Oh, flip. I had quite the tickle earlier. So something tickled my fancy, which made me laugh outrageously. And, so what had happened was somebody put this meme up of their uncle. They just showed their uncle how to Photoshop. And the first thing he did that took him a week to do was he created a monster scene of himself being a monster. And all of his reactions as the townspeople. And I sat there and I giggled for like a good 3 to 4 minutes. I mean, like, continuously. It just tickled my fancy. And I was like, out of all of the people and like all of the things that people do Photoshop, he sat there and created a movie scene. I was like, wow. I was like, I would really like to meet this person. I was like, dude, that is flippin' awesome, honestly. But I sat there and I giggled up a storm. It's like, holy flip, that was grand. I sat there and I kind of made a trailer for it. Okay, so not only did this person get somebody to snap 16 pics of himself, or he put it on a timer to get 16 pictures of himself, but he also he photoshopped it, like, obviously, and oh, it was so grand. I can't even. So I was like, in a world where Oh, flip, I'm gonna die. Damn it. Okay, so where? Okay, you're not enemy. Good stuff. Okay, so I was like, in a world where everyone looks the same. I was like, one odd scientist decided to become God. And then I was like, well, I said gargantuan, you know. He made I was like, he made a flippin'. Oh crap! Now I can't remember what I was like joking about. So he made a potion that made him gargantuan. And then like he made one of the one of like he posed with like someone just like holding a phone up and everybody else is running. One of them fell down on the flipping ground. One of them's just coming out of his car going, "What?" Oh, I sat there and I giggled for a good while. Let me try. Alright, I kinda need to go explore that area over there. I'm trying to get the whole map. Holy flip almighty. That startled me. Big loud boom and stuff. I'm still kind of startled over it. I'm in shock. Somebody get me something sweet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. That's what you're supposed to do when someone's in shock, honestly. But it just seemed like I was trying to get something sweet. Just out of, yeah. I honestly did have something sweet today. It was a ginger ale. I was feeling very faint. And, I needed something to help me stand. Yeah, the little grains of sugar, they popped out of the ginger ale, and they were like a little brace to me. Alright, maybe they didn't jump out of the ginger ale, maybe I just consumed it and I got a little more pep in my step for a little bit so that I could cook something to eat. But I like to think of the sugar as like a superhero. Wow, it's like a whole pack. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. That's so cute. Alright, let me just... Oh, that's interesting. A lone house in the middle of nowhere? Oh, I see further up there, there's a village. Let me guess, you don't know how to get to the rest of it. Hi! Okay. See if we... Ooh, I want that. Have no fear, I'll get you up there. I mean, you damn kids. Stuff like that. I am only making this for myself and not helping the village. Skrrrg. Now, how does that make sense? Alright, so, moving my way through the village. Just in case. You saw nothing. Where are your chaperones? Did you just follow me up here? Where's your mama and papa? What the fuck? Alright, let's see. That's all I have. Oh, that's good. Your papa's over here. What the? Are you kidding me? Really? Ugh. For flip's sake. Oh my goodness, what the flip? I didn't do that. Oh my goodness, what the lemons? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess I was following suit. Just don't push me down, holy flip. Oops. Oh yeah, because that's real smart. Sup? I just forgot they explode, okay? I wasn't trying to safety anything. These villages are so flippin' broke. That is just craziness, honestly. You see them just like tumble down like that? It's like, what the fuck? You're not gonna be able to get up from there. Don't you remember where you fell? Oh, this is gonna be awful. Oh no. Wow, you took out that? Impressive. Wow, the village dunce. I'm sorry, you're the smartest one in this village. Go, continue on. I am sure you can get to where you're trying to go. Who the... Well, he's gone now. Ryan's fighting over the same, bed. The struggle is real with these people. I just can't. They didn't eat their Wheaties or whatever the Raisin Bran Crunch. Their Quaker Oats. They're flipping. They didn't eat their cereal this morning. They're on a lower capacity of brain functions until they do eat their cereal. Breakfast is the most important part of the day. I was gonna go through a memory, but then I was like, nobody wants to, nobody really cares about that. But anyways. So, I don't want this. Okay. So, not only... Hello, kitty. Let's see if we can't build our way up this way. Gotta season my chicken. I got tired of the flavor. I just need a little bit of something else on it. These little chocolate bricks ought to do it. What do you want, villager? I'm seasoning my chicken. Oh, hi. What's up? Can you eat this? No, I guess not. Just waiting patiently. Got it. Magically, people might be able to get to their houses. Magically. Never any stairs, I swear. It's the genius of the town, I swear. All hail the genius. The one in green. Doesn't have a trade at all, but still know how to find the stairs. Who built this stuff? That's because they rushed them, isn't it? This is all because they rushed the AI. I can't believe they'd sit there and rush the AI. Don't you know rushing anyone is gonna get a whole lot of hassle? Whoops. I was like, oh no, I missed a spot over there. I'm like, no, that was the little desert. I thought I was gonna remind myself about the little desert area. I think I forgot, and then I reminded myself anyways. Alright, so... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Excuse me, Momo. Thank you. Now there's 3 different ways for them to get up out of this area. this way. There's this way. And then there's an area over here. 3 different ways for them to get out of this area. Alright, I'm moving on. I have done my part to this civilization, and hopefully maybe one day they will realize how to use stairs. Ain't no escalators in Minecraft. It's like, anyone want to learn some patience? Have them fix a village. Not just create a village, but fix a village. One that's already supposed to be a functioning village. Have them go through and try to fix all the little minor details that were, if given enough time, the AI could have possibly fixed them themselves, but you know, little intricate delicacies weren't accomplished. Hi, pop up. Aww. Sorry, that reminded me of so we had this dog. My sister had a dog named QT. And of course, all animals I have to end up taking care of eventually, because people lose interest and they don't feel like it, and their friends are more important than what else is going on. Whatever. But anyways, so his name was QT, and I called him Pup. And I would sit there. I would take him up to this park that we had, and you know, you're supposed to have your dog on a leash and whatnot. And in the park, it doesn't have like a rule must have dog on leash and whatnot. So I would unleash the dog, and he would run all over the place. He was a lab mutt, like high energy, very emotional, high energy kind of dog. And excuse me, I'm trying to get past you. He was a sweetheart, but he had anxiety problems to where we couldn't leave him in the house by himself. And unless, you know, because he would chew up everything. He'd go into like panic mode and then chew up every flippin' thing. He'd get in the trash. He would chew up shoes. He would flip and go ham crazy on everything. So he ended up being an outside dog, and he wasn't allowed inside anymore because like no one was normally home most of the time. And when I was home, I was doing chores or cooking or doing my homework. So, or on my paper route, because I had a paper route at that time. So when he was on the leash, he would sit there and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. So the neighbors already hated him. Well, most of the neighbors, not all of them, but nice. Sorry. Alright, so most of the neighbors hated him because of the excessive barking and whatnot. And neighbor across the street, my half-brother's cousin, his grandpa was his grandpa on his father's side, because it was no relation to my younger brother, because they were related through his mother's side, I think. I'm not quite sure about that, but so was a old retired dog catcher, and he would say how people would like dogs like that they would put down and everything, and I'm like, holy F, I was like, stay away from the dog, my dog, because I get protective and everything. And he's like, oh no, it's just what they do back in the day. And I'm like, holy flip. I was like, how did you have any dogs at all if you like kind of like you killed them every time they were sitting there barking because of anxiety? I was like, how is the breed of black lab or any type of lab still alive today? Because dude, they go through some anxiety problems. I mean, they are the lap dog. They are always with you. They're very family oriented. They need the attention. They need to know that their family's safe. They worry. They freak out. They're great dogs, but they need that attention. They can't be left alone, and they can't, they can't be tied up all the time. So I would bring Pup, that was my nickname for him, to the park, and I just let him run and run and run and run. And then I remember some people coming along, and they'd go about saying that like, oh, you can't have the dog off the leash, they're gonna get into like trouble and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, he comes when he's called. And they were like, it was like, that doesn't matter. And I was like, where does it say that I can't have a dog in the park without a leash? And nowhere. Exactly nowhere. Oh, flip. It's like somebody just claimed that bed. And, so not only whenever, like, someone actually called the cops, and they asked if that was my dog running all spiatic all over the park, and he was just running around me in a circle. And I was like, yeah, he's just burning off some energy. That's all he's doing, burning off energy. And he's like, well, he hasn't bothered anyone. And I was like, no. I was like, look at him, he's just running around me. It's like, what do you want? And they were like, oh, well, we had some complaints about. I was like, oh, this flippin' crazy lady just came over and said that I needed a leash for the dog. And I was like, I have one right here. I was like, that's how we got here. And he was like, so he's not chasing any people around. And I was like, no, he's not chasing anybody. I was like, you can ask any of because there was like a little like skate rink around where we were, and there was also like a couple baseball fields in the area. And I was like, ask anyone over at the hockey. He's been here the whole time. I was like, I'm sure they would have sat there and complained if like he did. And so they pulled up to the thing. They did some like whoop, whoop, and then like two of the people playing hockey in the rink went over and they talked to him, and then they pointed over to me, and I was like, and then they were like, and then the cop went, and I was like, and then they went off, and I was like, why do people do that? I was like, that's just wasting everyone's time. Not only did they lie about the dog, but they sat there and they called the cops, and they had them come all the way over there just to harass a flippin' 11, 12-year-old and her dog. I was like, wow. I had the cops called on me because the flippin' dog was running around me in a huge field, which the lady had to walk a good while just to get to us. But it's like, oh, no. I can't stand certain people. I mean, uh, it's like why pester? Flip, flip. There was like three. There's three bears. Three bears. Flip, flip. They're gonna chase me to the end of my life. Alright, so. Yes, despawn. Totally despawn. But, oh, flip. More of them are spawning in. So, I don't understand that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. We're good, right? We're good? Alright, so it reminded me of that story because when I said pup pup, that's what I used to call him. I would go pup pup puppers, and he'd come running my way, and he would get up underneath my arm, and I'd sit there and I'd just hold him like this, and he would sit there and like lick my face, and I was just like, ah, you know, that's you know. It's kind of gross, but that's the way he showed affection, so I was trying not to be too rude about it. Ooh, some coal. But yeah, it's interesting how I was like, I really need to do some research on that. Which one came first, Enderman or Slenderman? Because I'm like, because there's this like story. I've never seen a Slenderman. I was like, wow, a well-dressed tall male? Interesting. You know, okay. But, you know, height, whatever. I'm short, so everybody's taller than me. It's like a weird thing. But, I'm just like, wow. You know, and their arms are big, you know. Okay, that's cool. I was like, I was like, I wonder how, what they like to eat, because, like, that in the lore isn't, like, present. If it's meat, I hope I'm not on the menu. Is there anything I can get rid of? No. There's absolutely nothing I can get rid of right now. But I can make some more of these. And then save this for later. Cause like, I know that Siren Head was just a story, and then they, what is that thing called? Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, so, the Siren Head was just a fictional tale created by someone who thought that it would be interesting. I guess they thought that it might have been a monster, hearing the sirens when they were younger. I'm not sure exactly, but it was a video game, and then it was a thing that everybody was starting to see, and then some fanfics ended up happening. What is going on here? Thank you. So some fanfics started happening, and then people were going along with it, making it a very, very scary story. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Yeah, this goes deep, honestly. Whoa, flip. How? You piece of kapaki, you. You saw that, right? He hit me down, and then he goes about trying to be that poopy head. Oh, flip, there's a witch. Really? Okay. I don't like that. I couldn't take a chance. It was me or her. It was me or her! You know they don't fight fair. Alright, just a smidge more and then I can double back. So, yeah, we were talking about fanfic and whatchamacallit. It's fanfic of Siren Head, this fictional character, but someone like really did make like this like crazy type of movie like thing to it. It was super thrilling. I was like, whoa, could you imagine if some creature was like that it sat there and mimicked the auditory of like our past broadcasts just to get people out of their houses, and then they just wanted to rip them apart. I was like, that is scary. That is like really scary. I know there's creatures out there that already do that, but holy flip. This other one was like kind of crazy. I was like, well, it's just a matter of time. They're playing with AI right now, and who knows what the AI will create, because it's gonna think that something is supposed to be a thing. Just imagine if it gets a hold of most of these horror flicks and bring Freddy to life, bring some other stuff to life. Be like, oh, this is a role I can do. Well, if, you know, humans need this role, I will do it. So it's like, might want to explain fiction to them first, you know? Just saying. It's like, if you want to live in a horror flick, don't explain fiction to AI. Holy flip. Oh flip, oh flip, oh flip. Alright, I might be able to make some. Hold off on that for a second. Yeah, I'm like, get that flip out of this snow area. Oh flip, oh flip. Oh, hey, I've been here. Ooh, I've been here. Magical world. What the flip did you do that for? Are you really gonna come over here and attack me again? Yeesh. I just set those down for now. Alright. I mean, this is just... This is too good of an opportunity. I just can't pass it by. close that down. Put that up. Alright, let's look at this stuff here now. Oh, they're starting to despawn too. Right, let's see if we can't try to book it. Get me out of here. Oh, flip. What's up? What's wrong? Can't get up? Trying to get up or down? I don't think I want to go that way though. Oh, okay. That might help. We good? Alright. Later. So. Oh, can't resist. Can't. Oh, I can't put it though. Can't pick it up though. Flip. I just want to leave a piece of wood sitting there. What kind of monster you think I am? Yeesh. No. No boat left behind. Alright, so. Oh, sheep. What's up, sheepy? Thank you. Thank Okay, that was a false alarm. See if we can't find our way all the way up this stream as high as we can go. Make this mostly water ride, you know. It's a lot of spruce. Does look like it ends. Okay. I am currently busy. I don't want to accidentally bust my shovel. So whee. I was like, wait, am I going back down the opposite way? Oh no. So let me just grab some of that. That's why they say don't drink and drive, even though I'm on water. Anyways, that I'm possibly not going to be able to get up. See if I can't find somewhere to crash while it's still nighttime and there's no race around. No, I do remember this area though. I thought it could have been a village. Just making do with what I have. And what I'm allowed to do with limited functions and whatnot, so. Did you know that on creator mode you can fly? It took me a while to figure that out. I was on someone else's world and they were like, hey, you know, just flip what, I think it was like a double A or a double square. Sorry. Double X or double square. I'm so used to flipping Nintendo A, B, you know, left, right, up, down. It was an old cheat code. But anyways, Nintendo 64. We usually got it like after our cousins would bust theirs or break it to the point where it wasn't fully operating. And then we get hand-me-downs. But yeah. Do you remember Blockbuster? We also had a Family Vid until they closed down, and then it was Blockbuster. And it was a place. Hold on, let's just sit back. I'm gonna explain. It was a place where you went to, and then you purchase you to rent. You rent videos, and then you have like a 5 day to 3 day bring back. And like, yeah, we were renting when it was like VHS tapes too. Ooh, let me explain what a VHS tape is. Just, oh. But anyways, a VHS tape is a pretty much like a cassette tape. It was a band of, I'm not quite sure what it was made out of. I think maybe nylon or something, some sort of synthetic plastic. And it was wrapped in on itself, and there was this hard plastic case around it with a little flip tab that once in a VCR, so that the film itself didn't get, holy flip, 3 of them just popped. Anyway, so the film didn't get messed up. It was in this hard case, and it was only exposed in a VCR or an apparatus that could play the picture video. I might as well just come down here and like actually build while I'm explaining this. But it was it had audio and visual on it, and it was a machine used to translate the functions of the VHS tape to the TV. And there was an auxiliary video and power cord that needed to be plugged up to this thing. Now it's an HDMI cord that does all 3 functions. But like most TV companies like to have their audio, video, and flipping auxiliary cable plugins color coded differently, which was really weird. I'm sorry in advance. Alright, so it's I'm sorry. If you don't understand any of what this is, I'm sorry. It was crazy. I mean, I don't even fully understand how it worked, but it worked. And then there were cassette tapes that used the same type of principle. It was just like, wow. And before that, there were like A tracks. I think it was like 1 song on there. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask someone in that era. I wasn't alive in that era. But I did get to play Atari, which was fun. I believe we got that one from Uncle Eddie. He wasn't technically any relation to me, but he was to my half siblings. Some of them, at least. He was a fantastic person who died when I was really young, which is sad because he used to make us VHS tapes, and he, like, because he was a trucker, okay? And when he was home, not on the road, he would videotape cartoons and movies for us because we didn't have cable TV and we were using bunny ears. I told you I was poor. And I'm still poor. And So, he was a fantastic person. He only did me wrong once when he pulled a hair from my head, and because George was like, um, okay, so there was a discussion, and then I was called. I was 4 years old. I was called to, yes, I can remember when I was 4. Before then, it gets fuzzy, and no, I can't remember before then. But when I was 4, my hair was a lot lighter than this, and um, I guess it was intriguing. So my uncle Eddie pulled a strand of it, thought it wasn't attached, and pulled a strand of it like out. He was just like, "Oh, here's one," and then he pulled it and it yanked my head. It was like in this general area. I don't know exactly where it is. My head has gotten bigger since then. Okay, excuse me, but in that general area, and he apologized, of course, but like he said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know that was attached," and I was like, "Who are you?" And and he was like, he's like, "I'm your Uncle Eddie," and I was like, "Why did you hurt me?" I was like a little 4-year-old, and I was like, "This is the first time I'm meeting him," and like he was like marveling at the hair color, and because my hair color wasn't the same as my younger sister, and it wasn't the same as my, well, younger half sister, and it wasn't the same as my older half brothers. So it was an interesting color. Let's just leave it at that. And so he had like he wanted a better look, and so he thought it was a stray hair, and he pulled the the strand, and I was like, who are you? And then I'm just gonna skip over that little section, and then uh, he had asked if I wanted to go on an adventure, and I was like, an adventure, and like, and then my mom had come over, and when she was alive, she came over and she's like, "Yeah, Uncle Eddie, he goes on adventures all the time." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Well, what is an adventure?" You know, because I was 4 years old. I didn't know. And they were like, "Oh, he has this truck." And I was like, "I don't know what a truck is." And he had it like pulled outside, and it was like a blue truck, and he didn't have the like back part on it because he's in a residential area anyways. So uh, we we went on one of his routes. I got a thing of Mountain Dew that was like about this big. I mean, it was like half the size of my body at the time, but I was just sitting there nursing it the whole time. I did need help opening it occasionally, and then Uncle Eddie had left it to the point where it was easy to unscrew. I remember all of this, okay? It was my first road trip, and it was flippin' fun, and I got to see like magical lands. Okay, so as you go through the states, it's like, because we started off when it was like really snowy, because the area we were in was snowy. And then we went, I guess, down south or across. So we probably went down south, and it started to get warmer, and I had to take off my little coat, and um, Uncle Eddie had this machine where, like a little walkie, where he was talking to some people, and he mentioned me as a little Debbie. And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Little Debbie? Why do you have a little Debbie on board?" Because they were cursing up a storm, and they were getting kind of raunchy on the little radio. And I was like, what kind of, because I was like, what is going on? I was like, your truck is talking, and he was like, no, that's just people on the radio, and I was like, oh, and then they started getting like weird, and I didn't know what these references were, and then he was trying to explain to them that I was on board and not to, be clouding the airways with such weirdness, so to speak, and they one of the males were like, there was a lady and then there were a couple males talking, and he said, he's like, can we cut that because I got a little Debbie on board, and he like there were a few males going, why do you have a little Debbie? And he was like, oh, it's my niece, and we're going on a road trip. And then they were like, oh, how old is your niece? And this female was like, and he was like, how old are you? And I'm like, because I didn't know what the I didn't know like what the actual number was. I just knew that I was this many years old. But uh he was like, oh, she's 4 years old. And I was like, how does he not know my age, And I was like, that's what they call it again. But, looking back, I'm like, how did he not know my age, and we're on a road trip? I was like, how much of this did he actually know of me? I was like, I was technically in a super stranger's truck, It was like, it was the first time I met him, and I'm already going on a road trip. I do not know where my little sister was at the time. I do not know where my older brothers were at the time. I guess my mom and George needed some time alone, and Eddie wanted to get to know me. So, we went on a road trip, and I had a blast. I got to eat fast food. Yes, it was McDonald's. But anyways, it was whenever they didn't have all that nasty stuff in their food. So I still have just 2 arms and 2 legs. And it's anyways, um, so I remember getting a Happy Meal, and that was Uncle Eddie's favorite was McDonald's. And he would give us all of his McDonald's toys, and we had a rule that we were not allowed to open toys that were already open. So we'd have to dig through the McDonald's toys in order to find the actual one. Um, if it like if we had a pack in our hand that was unopened, we had to look through all the other McDonald's toys just to make sure we didn't open one that wasn't supposed to be opened. And the rule was, if we didn't have one opened of that, we were allowed to open one. Not multiples, just one. Because they were trying to collect them and possibly sell them later, I guess. I don't know. But when we moved, we didn't really take any of those with us. I remember this French fry one with a scuba set. I used to take it into the bathtub with me. It was kind of like a rubber ducky, but it was like a little bendy fry. It was it was a fry that was hold on, kind of, okay, so it was like this. You had a puffy cheeks, and then you could put this little thing on top of it that had its eyes and a scuba snorkel thing. And then on the back, you could put underneath that its arms and a scuba tank. It was cool. You could totally swap the things with the what the hell is that called? With okay, so there were a bunch of Fry characters, and you could swap their arms and their little eyes and stuff. Some of them had like hat eyes, and then others had like little things like the scuba thing. My favorite was the scuba fry, and I take him in the bathtub, and we would have bubble adventures and whatnot. Like I don't. I've always wanted to scuba dive, so it's, whatever. I heard it's dangerous, and I'm not supposed to do dangerous things, and blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, I'm an adventurer, and I need to adventure. Flip. I can't motorcycle, I can't scuba dive, I can't do any of this stuff. Mother flip. It's annoying. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip and scuba dive. I know it's dangerous as flip, and there's huge fish out there that could swallow me in one bite. But they're gonna have to catch me first, and I'm going to always, I'm gonna pack. I'm always gonna be packing a flippin' harpoon gun, and I'm always gonna be packing a knife. I will cut myself out of someone's stomach if I have to. They're not gonna stop me from adventuring. Yeah, let me make this out a little more. That, ugh. I was like, that sounds like a little one. That sounds like a little one. I'm out. Yeah, that's right. I don't know if I can put lights. I might have to put a bunch of fence up. Okay. I know how to do that. But yeah, I had McDonald's. I had a huge Mountain Dew. He got me beef jerky. I mean, I felt pretty damn spoiled, honestly. And after after one of the after he talked to the lady, another guy said that I didn't want to listen to the rest of the other ones, that I just wanted to listen to him and this other lady. And then like um my uncle just turned it off. He's like, "No, we're done. We're done with this." He's And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "You want to listen to music?" And he's like, "How about we make our own music?" He's like, "What songs do you know?" And I was like, "I don't know any songs." Cuz I didn't. I really didn't know any songs. My first songs that I learned were in, well, with him, as well as with kindergarten. I learned a lot of songs in kindergarten. That was fantastic. I was so terrified to go. It was like I was gonna be around people I didn't know, and I was freaked out. And I was like, but I don't know anybody. it was like, but I don't know anybody. I was like, I'm gonna be around strangers. I don't know anybody. But yeah, it was interesting. Oh, let me make some more of these sticks. It's just remembering things I was scared of, that I'm still kind of scared of. I can't lie about that. It's always strange meeting new people, but I like to keep an open mind. Now, when they start getting insulting, and they think that you don't understand that they're being insulting, I'm just like, okay. I was like, alright, fine. Yeah. You want to be mean? Go ahead and be mean. I'm not going to stick around for that. Seems like a good place right here. I had this one manager keep calling me a sir. So I decided, I was like, fine, okay. And then like I had corrected him like 3 to 4 times. And he apologized and then said, cuz like he totally called me a sir like 3 to 4 times, and the third time I just went, and then he says, I see that you're getting upset. And then I was like, oh, really? And he was like, I'm sorry. I just get so caught up in the minutia of my job that I forget. I forget. He said something of, aw, damn, it melted it. Okay, well then I can't put it over top of that. That's sad. But he said that he forgot, not his manners, but something else. And then I was like, it's okay. Lots of males are intimidated by me. And I said it must be the deep voice. And he just nodded, like, cause he didn't even care what I was saying, and he just nodded like, yeah. And then like it took him to the end of the talk to understand what I said, and then he kind of cracked a smile, and I was like, ah. So I was like, I took a mental note. I was like, okay, so he has a 10-minute rethink process, but hey, he had gotten fired because he was actually dating 3 to 4 of the associates, and that's a big no-no in most places. Like a big no-no. So I was kind of around whenever one of them, like 2 of them, actually got in a fight. I was in that section because he was dating one from each kind of section, thinking that they weren't going to talk to each other. Well, see, it turns out that crafting comes over to sporting goods, and seeing how they were friends, and I was in the hardware department, and I was one of the people who had to call the fitting room because of that. I was like, holy flip. It was crazy. They were pulling out weaves and everything. I mean, they got crazy with it. I was like, holy flip. I was like, what is this over? And then turns out later it was because of the manager of some of the departments. He was dating someone in the meat department, the sporting goods, crafting, and I think cashier. He was dating 4 women there. And it was like, wow. I was like, not only did he have the audacity to sit there and try to get away with like dating people on time, but he was actually changing schedules to meet their needs. I was like, mother flip. I was like, there is so much favoritism in this flippin' place. It was gross. And then they ended up hiring someone exactly like him who also dated like flipping 4 to 5 people and got his butt fired. And I was like, how about you don't hire people who want to date the associates? I was like, wow. Oh, flip. I can't. It was just, wow. So much drama. It's like, I try to stay the flip away from drama. This is like, no. No, I've seen enough of it. I don't. I was like, if I want to watch drama, I'll watch a romantic comedy. There'll be like a little splash of drama in there. Flip that. It's like, if you've ever seen like a walk in November or something, that movie had me cry. Lake House had me cry. I I couldn't. I was just like, no. No. I was like, no. They died. And then the other one, like, I couldn't remember what happened because I totally blocked that November one. Yeesh. I hate dramas. I hate anything that's gonna make me cry. I mean, happy tears are fine, but eesh. I like sci-fi, thrillers, horror, anime. Trying to think of what other comedies. Not really the new perverse ones, but like I'm talking about like National Lampoons, like whatever Family Robinson kind of thing going on. Um, like slapstick humor kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, I've watched like some of the perverse stuff, but then I was just like, eh. I started watching She's All That, and then I was just like, I got to the point where they were in this like scene where they're all surrounding the table and they're doing really awful things, and I'm just like, when was this movie made? Holy flip, this is awful. And then like I was just like, no, I'm good. I was like, no, Netflix, you've failed me. I was like, I possibly was never supposed to see that because I now have a hatred for some of those people. I'm just like, wow, people really like went after these roles. I was like, I was like, ugh, ugh. I couldn't even. I was just like, no, no. It made me look down on like 3 to 4 different actresses. I was just like, no, I'm good. No, never again. Never again. Just like, oh, I had a teacher that, okay, you know that actor who played in Dumb and Dumber? He was the blonde one. I think his name was Harry. Was it Harry or Larry or something? I don't remember, but it was the blonde one. Well, he had mad respect for this actor until he saw Dumb and Dumber. And then, like, he just, like, he couldn't understand why the hell an esteemed actor such as he, would play a part where he was legit, like, sitting there pretending to go potty. Like, they accidentally took laxatives, and then there were this toilet scene, and it was just awful. Yeah, so that he was like he could no longer look at that actor the same way. And I got him with watching this flippin' She's All That or whatever. I can't even remember what the hell that movie was called. I think it was She's All That. So I just ugh. Oh, wait. Let me just mm-mm. Yeah, so I'm like next time I see those actresses in anything, I'm just gonna say nope to the movie, just plain out nope. Just like, oh no, I've seen them in this and they were like doing this or that. I'm good. Not worth my time. I can't. I really can't. I'm done. It's just like no. Respect meter went to negatives. Just negatives. I was like, holy flip. People I was like, now, are they trying to stereotype females in this manner? Because I was offended by this stuff, and then I was just like, holy flip! Not only was I offended by it, but I was super grossed out by it. I was just like, wow. Were you the one that needed the bunny? No, you're buying black dye. I was like, oh, hmm. Were you buying the bunny fur? No, just the bunny meat. I gave all the bunny meat away. Well. Wow, that's still not done? Now, if I build onto this, will the snow, like, surround the other stuff? Hmm. So I possibly need that, and I possibly need this. I... I could make a jungle village, or I could just make, like, glass houses, but then that would look awful, honestly. I am gathering all that pretty blocks. I could make little snow huts, kind of snow block huts. Hmm. I could make it out of wool. So it looks like snow, but it actually... What's up? What you got? Thank you, sir. I'm finished. You you can... Okay, you need more? Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, I was ranting about how I thought that maybe they were trying, like this movie must have been made by a very egotistical male or a very, very awful female that thought that all women acted like that and that it should be stereotyped. And I was just like, wow. It's like, not only did I want to exact vengeance for all female kind, but I legit could not stomach any more of that movie and I stopped it. And we were only like, I was only like flipping 7 minutes into it, maybe. I was, ugh. It's like I couldn't. Well, Netflix kept like harassing me with this damn advertisement, and I was like, fine, you know what? I'm gonna watch your stupid movie. I was like, and I will flip and rate that crap. I did. I rated it like a 1. Like, no, it was awful. So, not only like in the first 7 minutes does this chick try to force her friend on this stranger, but then like the day after she had gone out with like, okay, so her friend got dumped and they went out to drink instead of like consoling them on a couch or something. It's like, okay, you need a break from males, you need to get right with yourself, and then you need to like um come to terms with, things are going to be a little bit different from now on, kind of thing. But no, no, let's go out, let's get drunk, and then bang random people, because that's obviously going to help. Never does, never will. Okay? Never will. So, moving on. See, she just grabs this guy's butt and then tells him that her friend is single and that she should, like, she tries to guilt him into dating her friend, and some guy starts hitting on her friend from across the way, and then her friend kind of like meanders off towards the guy who's hitting on her, and then it's like okay, well, oh, I can also make it out of the quartz. I forgot to grab the wool out of the other thing too. Flip. All right, so her friend meanders away, and then she gets into this whole like argument with this guy, and he's like, well, I'm sorry because like not only did you sexually harass me, but you sit there and go, oh, I got friend, you male, you need um you like women, you like any women, and like take friend, kind of thing. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, she kind of did go about doing that, and that was really trashy douchey of her. Excuse me, trashy nasty of her. And I really didn't agree with that either. I was just like, wow, what kind of horrible person is she? I was like, you're gonna throw your friend at some stranger, and then like, this is like, do people do that? I mean, do they honestly do that? But anyways, So the day after, so this guy, after they apologize to each other, this guy goes about, so this guy goes about, inviting her to a party because his brother was having some sort of, party in his hotel room and whatnot. And, I guess he was the producer to his famous brother or something. I don't know because I didn't watch the whole thing, but it kind of hinted off at as that. Sorry, I got distracted. So not only did it hint off as that, but like he was no longer there, and she's like one of those like fun girls that like to go around and just party, and she doesn't get attached to anyone, but that argument really put things into perspective, and now she respects him and everything. I'm like, who the flip wrote this crap? I was like, this is crazy. I was like, first off, she should have known better, and second off, wow. Is she really that like crazy that she's going to? But anyways, the next day, uh, the friend had come in with the same outfit on that she originally had on, and then they had started making fun of her at the table, and then they started getting really sexual, suggestive, and started doing some horrible things at the flippin' table. And I was like, holy flip. And then, like, everybody who was just sitting there watching this, this catastrophe happen, uh, just thought it was normal and stuff. And I was just like, wow. This is pretty messed up. This is like not just messed up. This is pretty messed up. I was just like, no. I was like, this is what is like entertainment nowadays? Ugh. I was like flipping. I need a time machine just so that I can go back to some wholesome era. Holy flip. It's like I'll send me back to the Middle Ages. Holy F. I am just no. I don't I don't want to be here. Like, I don't care if there's power. I know how to make a fire. I'm good. Let's just, yeah, I mean there was the whole I couldn't buy anything unless a male was present. That was kind of sucky. But like whatever, you know. I'm sure I can find a father that is up to par, or possibly marry, but who knows? Okay, so that's one door. Well, one house. How many did I use? I could possibly take that one down. So 3 this way, 3 that way. Okay, that's not that bad of a design. So, I mean, it kind of looks like snow, but eesh. I feel as though I wasn't meant to be in this era, honestly. I really don't think I was supposed to be in this era, Because normally people just sit there and they're just like, oh yeah, this is the best time ever. And I'm just sitting here going like, holy F. When are they going to hire better politicians? And when are they going to, actually care about common decency in society and do something for the all instead of just for the few. But I guess that's like one of those things that should be overlooked and just well, I could make this the back end right there. And then that could be the front. Or I could make this the front. I mean, I am coming in through this area. Yeah, whatever. That's 3. Yeah, and then you can sit there and say, oh, but you won't have, like, all this time to play video games. It's like, really? The video games are because I need an escape. If I could do other things, I honestly would. No offense to anyone who has made video games so other people can play and whatnot. I really like that. It's fancy. So that was, let me count how many blocks I need. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just count the base first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I already count the top? Well, not the top, but the front one. Okay, so there's obviously 9. Okay. 9, 10, 11. 11 and 11 is 22. So we got 13. Sorry. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31. Let's just count the top. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus 22 is 32. Was it 31 or did I? I thought I counted 22. Yeah, okay, so 22 and 10 is 32. So 32 for each block, well, each igloo. And I can honestly fit 2 beds in each igloo, so that's cute. It's just, no one's ever gonna know. Okay, maybe a lot of people are gonna know, but I can fix it later. I just don't want to see it right now. So 32 per igloo. Ooh, I have a bunch of the water ones too that I can put over here that can kind of look like this area. That would be interesting. I still need to expand that biome though. Whatever happened to you? Are you stuck? Are we good? Are you... Hold on, let me escort you somewhere else. Come with me. Come on. I know you want to guard that area, but come on, let's go somewhere else, okay? I have a really nice iron giant I want you to meet, okay? That's not Max, is it? No, this one doesn't have a name. Come on. I mean, I don't think there's any possible way for me to bring him over to that ice area. Were you looking to go to that ice area? 'Cause like I could totally try. I just hope you don't fall off. Honestly, I want to baby-proof that before I bring anyone down there. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mind like maybe 50 more times, but come on. I don't want him to drown. But yeah, as I was saying, there's this really cool iron giant female over here that I think you might get along with. I don't like that. Luckily I found her when I did. Holy fuck. That was some scary stuff right there. Okay, so yeah, I honestly was headed over that way anyways and I forgot. Flap. What you got? Not today, sir. Not today. Alright, that. Okay, so Mason, 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 Mason. He doesn't sell the right one. What's going on? Okay, let me just... Yeah. Oh, flip. I forgot. Oh. I mean, hey, if you two are together, go for it. The clergy gets around. Ah, poor Mason. Six, I don't know if I want to spend 6. I kind of need to wake the Mason up. Okay. So I am looking at these ones. I can possibly make one of these with this stuff. 32. I gotta put this down. Hold on, do I have another efficiency? Eh. Yeesh. For real. I'm just trying to get the repairs on it. It's like, just let me get the repairs on it. 7! Why 7? 9? It's like use a different shovel. No. Wait, I have an empty shovel, don't I? Guess not. Could make an empty shovel. That's better. Anyways, now I have some room. I don't know. This I can kind of get away with it being like ice lake, but that not so much. Okay, so I'm missing. Okay, so 4 would make that 30, and then I need 6. I could make 6 of these chiseled quartz. 'Cause I'm not really digging the pillar. Yeah, we'll just do the pillar. It's like, what else do I need? Definitely gonna take that. I believe just 4, right? I think 3. It's like you need the bottom one up and then 2 on the side. Okay, yeah, 4. What the flip can I put down? So I'm gonna bring that over to the other area and put it in a chest so that when I do have some fencing up, then oh, dirty. They're gonna get annoying. Oh, you see the little white like rectangle on in the water now up on the map? Look at that. Excitement. Yes, I'm scoping the area for sheepies. I have an odd interest. Give me a second. I guess I can't. I was gonna see if I could lead the this behinder. It's just too fantastic. I'm gonna experiment. Just one. Okay. still need that. Did I put a light in every one of these? Nope. There's a spawn section waiting to happen. Oh, just one? Okay, so I'm thinking if I put this in here, I will know exactly which one it's in. And I can still put one bed in here. This could be like just like a little bachelor hut. Or whatever, you know. Okay, so whoops. Damn it. Okay. It works. Okay. Oh yeah, let me just... Excuse me. Because somebody's talking bad about me. I will find you and, I don't know, maybe tickle you. Who knows? What's your worst nightmare? Being tickled by some stranger. That'd be awful. Oh my goodness. And what if you peed yourself while being tickled by some stranger? It gets worse. It gets worse. Oh, yeah. Okay, so definitely have that in there. Yeah, that's gonna be for some builds. Oh, it's 9:27. Alright, let's sell myself in here. Oh, you know what we need to do? Before I get too enthralled with something else. I should have enough to make a bed. Maybe not. One, two, three, four. Okay. One. Bed. Oh. Wait. Flip. I'll possibly switch that one out for a green door, but still. It's working for right now. Alright, if I can have control. Thank you. I'm gonna sleep on a bed in my hand. Alright, spawn point set. Save and quit. Oh, flip. What's 30, 31. 4 more days till my birthday. Yeah. Then I'm Crypt Keeper's age. You might want to ask your parents if you can look that one up, though. Anyways, scary skeleton guy with lots of funny puns. I have no idea what that says. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna back out of that, and then I'm gonna go have a good one. If you like what you saw and whatnot, there's functions and apparatuses, applications that zones, links below. I'm tired. What do you want from me? So there's links below that you can donate and whatnot, or you can become a Patreon and get these videos like right after the stream, because I give it like 2 days to upload and whatnot. So yeah. Anyways, limited time and whatnot. Anyways, bye bye.